Hey, kitty. Hello, Gerard. I haven't, I've loaded my equipment in, but I haven't started setting up yet, so I just wanted to get out and do a little morning walk before I got tied down to doing some work. Yes, I'm playing at. It's called Texas Discovery Gardens. It has an indoor butterfly sanctuary. I did I guess a couple weeks ago I did a walkthrough inside the butterfly sanctuary, but now I'm just kind of walking the outside garden area. Oh wow, Botrick's connected on its own. Okay. Yeah. You don't want to climb this tree. Hello, Hornet. So when I'm playing live, people are only hanging out in there for about 15 minutes, and then they're out doing they're out walking the gardens and stuff. So let's see. Oh, thank you, Gerard. Yeah, I'll do this week. I'll do another Halloween stream from the house, and be taking requests. Unfortunately, I think when I play live, that's probably like 3 a.m. your time or something crazy. See if I can. There are a lot of butterflies that are just hanging out here out in the wild. A lot of honeybees. I keep forgetting you're in the Netherlands. There's another guy on the stream that's from the Netherlands, and he pops up in a lot of other people's streams too. It's a BVK. I haven't seen him in Matt's stream, but he is an. He shows up in Ryan's stream. He shows up in Christine's stream, and I know there's one other one, maybe Kevin's. Have you checked out Ryan? I think it's Marchland or something like that, Gerard. He's in Florida, but he does a lot of daytime gigs, so you may be able to catch him. Yeah, I've been slowly growing. I remember talking to DW, a couple years ago. I was like, my goal was to get to 90 songs because that's like 3 unique 3-hour sets. And I think I'm technically up to 260 songs, but I have like 60 of them hidden because they're like, once I learned them and I played them, I was like, these songs are trash. They're either trash or I just got to go back and see and get a better shot here. That's a morning glory, isn't it? Maybe not. I think morning glories have heart-shaped leaves. Yeah, I'm not sure what that is. But yeah, so my goal is to get to 90 songs, and I'm up to like 260, and technically about 200 that I'll play. Yes, yeah, that's his name. He's if he's got a more of a rock and roll flair, but if you like that, if you like kind of a harder edge, he's a great looper to listen to. I know just a few things about flowers, not too much. I do, my wife and I, we love to have coffee in the morning. It's like, it's almost a religious ritual. And unfortunately, it's like a time warp. It's like 5 minutes with her. It feels like 5 minutes, but it really is like an hour. And so I really hate it because time just really goes by really quick. But I've been wanting to plant morning glories and moonvine around the back patio, so that way in the morning we have, morning glories blooming when we're having coffee, and then if we're having afternoon wine or evening coffee or something, we got the moon vines blooming. I got this little centerpiece thing here, whatever this is. Oh, okay. Rosa Red Cascade climbing miniature. Okay. It's not doing much climbing today. Okay. I mean, this is a pretty big garden area to walk. I can, all kinds of like nooks and crannies. You can just kind of sit down and get hidden from everybody else that's walking around here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he's totally a beach guy. I mean, I think like 95% of the gigs I've seen is just right off the ocean. I mean, it's just right on the beach. So yeah. That's back there is where I started, the water fountain. I think back there is a playground. There's no reason to stream a playground. We've all been there, done that. We haven't been on a slide in decades. I'm gonna keep it that way. Oh, yeah, so this is definitely, this is a magnolia here. I know that because my mom loves magnolias. Ken Dog, I'm at the Texas Discovery Gardens and Butterfly Reserve, and I'm at the State Fair of Texas. I'm playing a gig here later on today, but before I got set up, I just wanted to live stream the layout of the garden here because it's really pretty. Oh yeah, I didn't notice this water feature here. I'll walk up to the enclosure where the butterflies are at. It kind of looks like Jurassic Park inside there. You expect to see a dinosaur, but there's just like hundreds of butterflies instead. Good morning, Manuka. Yeah, we just got blue sky here. Those are... What trees are those? I don't know if those are elm or not. I did see the moon. All right, let's check out this character. This is... this might be up your alley here. Or this more... Is this Icelandic? Is this an Icelandic name? Bjorn Windblad? The Gossip. And let's look at the Gossip. Abid, hello? Scandinavian, okay. That's what a gossip looks like, apparently. Okay. Now, I've never been into sports. I've been too much of a geek my whole life, so I don't pay attention to sports games. So the only name that I'm familiar that starts with a B and a J is Bjork from the Sugar Cubes. Okay, we got like a big grass area here. It's like a butterfly wing bench or something. So there's a little walk area over there. I'm gonna try to figure out how to get over there. And inside there is where I'm playing. That's where I play. People come in there for the AC, get a bite to eat, get a beer, and then head back out. Hello, Wes. NXS. I'll play some NXS today later, Wes. I actually learned 3 NXS songs, and I hid 2 of them because I'm not happy with them. But there's one I just recently unhid. So inside this enclosure is the butterfly reserve. It's maybe kind of hard to see, but it's full of crazy plants and crazy flowers. And like I said, it looks like Jurassic Park inside there. Here's some, I love the color. This is really good color here on these flowers. Actually, the song I do is, I do the one I'm currently playing, Wes, is Need You Tonight with the Mediate. I do the Mediate at the end. A lot of people don't remember that song, though, so when I start doing it, people kind of look at me crazy, but I love it. The other songs I did from them that I hid was Don't Change the World and New Sensation. And I don't know if you're familiar with Nolabai. Nolabai he does a great version of Never Tear Us Apart. Yeah, I like these gravel walkways. It's really cool. Now, here's a really interesting looking flower. Christoph, hey. It's probably not morning for you, but it's morning for me. I just had coffee. I just unloaded my equipment, and I'm just kind of going out for a walk, and I'm going to enjoy the gardens out here before I have to start working. Hello, Samuel. So Manuka, you having a great morning? Got any plans today? Eat the menu. Wow, 10 points to Manuka. There's probably, I think me and you are the only two people in the chat that know that song. Well, this is kind of cool. Probably uncomfortable, but cool. Now, I recognize this tree. This is a fig tree, which, this is about one of the only fruit trees well, there's 2 fruit trees in Texas you can plant and just forget about, and they'll just do fine. Fig is one of them. Pear trees are another. It's just the wild pears that grow in Texas, they're just so freaking hard to eat, man. And also, because I've had several pear trees that I've grown in my lifetime, but the thing about pears is, they'll be hard and you're waiting for them to soften, and then the next morning you wake up and every pear is gone. It's like, I don't know if squirrels or raccoons or what, but some animals will just come in and they'll just clear the tree in one night. Like, you don't even get a warning. Hey, Tick, DW. Yeah, the most recent INXS song I tried to learn was The One Thing, because that was the very, very first song I ever heard from them. I wasn't happy with how it was sounding. So when I start to learn a song, if I'm feeling it, I go ahead and finish it. If I'm not feeling it, like if there's something that's bothering me, I'll just kind of put it away, and I'll come back to it in like a week or two with a fresh set of ears and a fresh mindset. Because the thing about music is, when you're playing music, you subconsciously pick up a rule book on how songs should go, or how chord progression should go, which is kind of good to have guidelines. But when you get to a point where you think that that's the only way it should go, you really limit yourself. So it's really good to sometimes just put things away, come back to it, throw the rule book away, and come back to it with just a fresh mindset, fresh ideas. And then sometimes you can just really, whatever was stopping you before, you can figure out a way around it. Just get creative. I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't think this is lamb's ear, but it looks like lamb's ear. It's got the same texture. It's real soft. Let's see what this quote says. Our bodies are gardens to which our wills are gardeners. Okay, yeah. I mean, I guess if you make some really bad decisions, you can really inflict some damage on your garden. I mean, I guess that's true. For good or for ill. Yeah, I'll do need you tonight on today's stream, for sure. I think I've almost made a complete circle here. I'm almost to the playground, which I didn't want to stream, because, I mean, who wants to see monkey bars? from the estate of Minnie Marcus. It's kind of a cool sitting area. Hold on, my boss is my employer is approaching me. Okay. All right. There we go. I'll make it back to the fountain, and then I'll end the stream here. So yeah, this place has a really cool layout. We had the Texas OU game yesterday, so they had a big party here. I think this is the last bit that the event people have to clean up. Yeah, they're there over there. They're coming back to get their stuff. Yeah, I think they do a lot of weddings out here too. I think they'll do the wedding ceremony here in front of the officiant and all that will stand there, and then they'll have the guest chairs all out here in the grass. There's the playground. Whoop-de-doo. This is in Dallas. Just right, pretty much really close to downtown. It's just probably about a mile from the downtown area. Well, you can't see the buildings because of the trees, but if the trees weren't there, you'd be able to see skyscrapers back that way. I could tell you, I DJ'd weddings for many years, and water is the worst enemy for sound. You don't realize how loud water is until you're trying to mic somebody and just get their voices louder than the water. It's crazy how loud that can be. All right. Well, good morning and good afternoon and good evening. That quote is from Truman Show. And this fun fact that there's this theory on Truman Show that he kind of knew that he was part of the thing the whole time. And that's why he always said good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, good evening, because he knew that there were people watching him all over the world. But he was just playing dumb, which I thought was interesting. But anyway, I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to head back that way, back to that building, get set up. I'll be live streaming here in a few more hours, taking your requests, and should have a good time. So hope everybody has an amazing day. Hopefully I'll see you peeps later. And yeah, Gerard, yeah, it's good to see you, man. Hope you have a great rest of your evening, and hopefully see everybody soon. So y'all take care.